Okay. I'm only gonna do this one more time because I'll actually cry if I don't do it right. Ugh! Hey guys, it's Tiyanaren and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is the first video that I've ever uploaded. So be nice, be kind, love you. Okay, so today I'm gonna bring to you my gaming room setup for beginners. Let's just call this a console edition because I don't have a PC. I guess PS4 going to be PS5 is my preferred way to play. But I'm not opposed to PC. I just don't have one. A little insight into my gaming career as a 20-year-old. I've been playing games growing up. Then it kind of slowed down when I reached secondary school. But at this point in my life, I'm kind of trying to make it something that I'm more consistent with, just because I love playing video games and it makes me happy. So in this little bat cave of mine, I have just added things here and there to my room to just make it a little bit more conducive for gaming. First things first, something that's not necessarily relevant, but it's important. It was important for me. It's my bed. I initially had a double bed. It just took up a lot of space in my room. It was fat. I looked for options where I could have a single bed, but if ever I needed, I could pull it out in order to have a double. And that is what I found in IKEA with this HEMNES bed. I think I pronounced it right. I am going to put the exact name in the description box below. That applies to everything. I'm not going to go into one about the beds because it's pretty self-explanatory. I just needed more space in my room. Although I will say that I mashed up my hand in the process of building the bed by myself. And I seem to like doing things at crackhead hours because I got so tired that I had to sleep on the floor that night. Alright, so now I'm going to talk about my 4K LG monitor. There are a number of reasons why you'd probably want to use a monitor as opposed to a TV, but I'm going to give you some pointers on why this monitor is amazing. Okay, so one aspect of it is the HDR. So that accounts for the very vivid details such as like color and contrast. Also, the last thing you want is image tearing, but there's smooth performance between the graphics card and the monitor's refresh rate. For those of you who are a bit unsure about what image tearing is, say an image is supposed to look like so, where everything is aligned, but when image tearing takes place, it kind of looks displaced like this. But yeah, that's something that you want to avoid. Also, this monitor allows for split screen, which is good if you want to have multiple monitors. Usually PC gamers are into the whole multiple monitor thing, which makes more sense for them. Given that I use a console, I don't really care about that. One thing though that I will mention about my monitor, sorry, I really stopped pointing. Look out for whether the monitor has output sounds. My monitor doesn't actually have any output sound, so I have no choice but to wear a headset. It's something that I knew when I was buying it, but I didn't realize that I kind of need it. Like when I have friends over and I'm playing a game, they want to hear what's going on. It's kind of annoying because they can't. And so yeah, really, that's really a minor. But to be fair, output speakers for monitors are never that great anyway. The volume can only go so high. The quality of the sound's not so great. So it doesn't matter, but it's just something to like look into when you're buying one. Okay, so moving on to my webcam, which specifically is the Logitech Brio Ultra HD Pro webcam, I think. Oh shoot, I got the name right. This webcam is actually supposed to be a really good one. I'm currently a bit skeptical about the quality of my videos thus far, but for streaming purposes, I think this is great. Some pointers about this webcam is that it's Ultra HD 4K. That's kind of what you're going for. It's also got a hyper fast frame rate in HD, so we're talking like 1080p, 60 frames per second. The extra fluidity makes the games more responsive. I think something to take from that is just that you just don't want any lagginess when it comes to playing a game. So now moving on to my ring light. I can't even give you the name of it because you know when you go onto Amazon and the item has some long ass name like ring light upgraded version for makeup artists and for YouTubers and for streamers and for this and for that. Like it's long. So again, just check the description box and you'll find it. So I got this ring light because it has a CRI that's above 90 but preferably over 95. So this ring light has a CRI of 97, and that's supposed to be great because apparently what happens is that when you edit videos, when the CRI is too low, then you'll get this flickering whilst editing, and obviously you don't want that in your video. So the mic that I've got and that I'm using right here, right now, is the Blue Yeti professional USB microphone, and it's wonderful. I mean, it's called Yeti. Isn't that cute? So the reason why I got this mic is because I think it's a go-to. They're great in terms of audio quality. They've also got selectable pickup patterns, which basically means that you can talk from any angle around the mic. I don't know why I did that. Okay, so the gaming chair that I have. I may have paid a pretty penny for my gaming chair, but hey, let me tell you, yeah, this chair is amazing. When it comes to gaming chairs, all I can say is don't be too stingy. If you want a good quality gaming chair, and I'm even if you see a gaming chair for 100, that doesn't mean jack, because I thought 100 something pounds. This means this chair's gonna be decent. Okay, cool. Oh, Amazon, cool. No. I've seen and I've heard so many like bad reviews about gaming chairs, even when people spend 100 odd on them. Like the PU lever going funny, just it broken down, just be very, very like meticulous when you are searching for a gaming chair. It is a process. Let me tell you that it was very stressful. I say it was the item that took me the longest to find one that I was happy with and that was suitable. And I was like, yeah, this is the one. The gaming chair that I have right now is the Secretlab Omega 2020 Cookies and Cream. And it's great because it's super comfortable. Obviously, the comfortability is top priority. Top priority. But you've also got to look out for things like the head cushion, the lumbar cushion. The lumbar cushion is like the back support. If your gaming chair doesn't even have that, then forget it. You also want something that's very durable. Yeah, you just obviously, if you're going to be gaming, especially for long hours, you want something that you could literally fall asleep in if you had to. Another thing that you've got to look out for is the fact that gaming chairs are kind of made for like weight and height. So for me, I'm about 5'8", 5'9". So that means that I was cool getting an Omega chair, which is like the smallest of the Secretlab range. They've also got another two to choose from if you're of taller heights and if you're heavier. So yeah, it's just something to look into. And I think the most ideal way of getting a gaming chair is to go out and to sit down in one and actually see if it fits and if it's right for you. All right, so next thing I'm going to talk about is my headset stands. This is really not important, but I just personally wanted one because I wanted to mount my headset onto something. I didn't want to have to pack it away each time. I went with the Havit RGB headphone stand. The name for it again is very long because I got it off of Amazon. This one was cute and it doesn't really serve a particular purpose other than just to look pretty and to have the headset on. But it's cool because it lights up at the bottom when you plug it in. So I kind of just connect it to my PS4 as a power source. And so this brings us onto my headset. This beautiful piece of equipment. So, so beautiful that I've waited to unbox it right here, right now. Because honestly, everything about the box, the headset itself, I gotta do it in front of you guys. Because okay, so the headset that I've got, and I've actually got to dig up the name for this because the name's too long for my small brain to remember, is the Astro A40 TR PS4/PC headset and MixAmp Pro. That's important, and I'll get to that. Oh my god. This beautiful piece of equipment. I probably just hurt my wrist doing that. Okay, cool. So the great thing about this baby. Okay, so this right here is a popular headset for like esport athletes, content creators, and streamers alike. The audio performance is impeccable. They're very comfortable, and the durability is important as well. Like you want something that lasts long. I should probably do this so that you can see it a bit better. But like as you can see on the box here, we got the mix amp. This is great because it allows for the adjustment of game voice balance, which in short, it just basically means you can tweak the sound that you get from the gameplay and your voice. Okay, so let's do this. This is so beautiful, man. So beautiful. Oh god, I've got to put my hand awkwardly under here like this before I get myself like wrist pains again. Oh. Oh. They look like little robots or like spacemen. I don't know if you can see it. They're like freaking ring light. Let me just do it like this. Can you see? It's so cute, man. Like, it's so cute. No, but like, I'm very much in love with the box itself. Like, I'm very much strange like that. So let me just open the damn thing. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! And then you can see the mixer as well. Okay. 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 I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why I need so many cables, but I'm really happy now because I've honestly been waiting to do this freaking video so that I could use it. No joke. I just wanted to open it in front of you guys. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy, man. So happy. Okay, let me not break the damn thing. So now I'm gonna talk about my Elgato. Sorry, the amount of videos that I've seen about Elgato game capture cards, and I still haven't worked out like the right way to say it. Okay, so the specific Elgato capture card that I have is the Elgato HD60S. For those of you who are like, what the hell is a capture card? I need a capture card? What in the blooming heck? Okay, I didn't know what a capture card was until I got into this whole thing. And I didn't realize you would need one when you have a console. So basically, it allows you to stream and record games without hassle. It basically has some instant gameplay and like low latency technology. The whole point of it is that when you're playing a game, you want to be able to capture it so that when you are streaming or if you're trying to record whatever it is, you can show the people that are trying to view. Setting up is actually really simple. I might even do a video on it just to help some of you guys out. If it's something that you really do want to see urgently, let me know and I'll do it like as soon as. And also another thing about this capture card is that it's pretty good because it's full HD and up to 60 frames per second. Okay, so kind of drawing this video to a close, there are two programs that there are two programs that are going to be very, very useful if you are going to be into gaming, streaming, YouTubing, that kind of thing. First one, Adobe Premiere. For editing purposes, that's what I use. People use iMovie and other programs, but personally I use Adobe Premiere. You can get like an Adobe Creative package and then get like Photoshop as well, which is also useful for when you're creating like your YouTube thumbnail, for example. You might want to use Photoshop for that purpose. Even though I don't think that the easiest programs to use, I think once you've got your head around it, you've kind of worked out how to use it. It can be very, very powerful. Okay, cool. So just as a reminder, all of the items and the equipment that I've gone through today, they're in the description box below. And just as a point to make, I wanted to make a video where I covered equipment where they're affordable, but they're not necessarily budget. But I definitely say they're affordable to an extent because for me personally, I've just tried my best to save where I can and like get things here and there. It's taken me a while to get things sorted and for various reasons. I've only been able to put out a YouTube video now. I hope that you guys appreciate what I put together. So for any clarity or like questions that you have for anything that I mentioned in this video, just let me know in the comment section. Please like and share this video, as well as you supporting me. It just allows me to gauge whether you actually like this kind of content as well. And yeah, subscribe so that you can keep up to date with what I've got out and so you can see more videos like this. Okay, last thing is that I'm also on multiple platforms. So like obviously I'm here and then I'm also on Twitch. I'm on SoundCloud because making mixes is something that I like to do and I like to put some out in future. And I'm also on Instagram and Twitter as well. So yeah, I really appreciate you guys watching and I'll see you soon.